Okay, here we go. This is Algebra 1, Lesson 3.4 on solving equations with variables on both sides. And we're going to be taking a look at the back page of your notes at some weird stuff that can happen when we're solving these equations. Alright, so the first is called identity. So when every number is a solution of an equation, the equation is called identity. And these can be found when both sides of the equation are equal to each other. So I'm going to do a really basic example of this here. If we have something like this, x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1. Okay, if we were to go through our motions here and try to eliminate a variable, we would subtract an x on one side, do it to one side, you got to do it to the other side, and you're left with eliminating both variables, and now you have 1 is equal to 1. And so these are identical on both sides, right? And that's why we call it identity. Okay, another way to look at this, or another way, is that the answer would be all real numbers are your solution. Or another way to think about it even further is that there's an infinite amount of solutions, right? So if I have x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1, well, what value could x be? It doesn't matter, right? X could be any number, and this will make a identical statement. Okay, so there is an infinite amount of solutions, right? X could be 3, right? Because 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4 on the other side, right? X could be 100, okay? Because as long as it's the same on both sides, which it is, because it's the same variable and it's raised to the same power, we're going to get the same answer on the left and the right side, okay? So whenever you have that, you're going to put identity or all real numbers. All right, and the other weird thing can happen is basically if no number exists to work out that solution. So basically, when there is no solution, that means when we cancel out the variables on both sides and you're left with two different numbers set equal to each other, right? Like 4 is equal to 12, right? You get anything other than one number is equal to itself, that is not true, right? That is no solution. Okay, so let's just take a look at these a little bit more in depth. This will be the types of problems you'll be looking at this week. So we don't know from the start that these problems are identity or no solution, so we just have to go ahead and start solving them. So we're going to follow our steps from yesterday. So the first thing we want to do is remove the grouping symbols by distributing. So let's do that. I'm going to distribute this 2, so it's going to be 2 times 2x, which is 4x. Second distribution, 2 times negative 4, which is negative 8. Drop down this 16. Distribute on the other side as well. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 2 is 8. All right. Step 2, I need to simplify. Looks like there are no like terms on the right side, but on the left side I can certainly combine our constants. So I have negative 8 plus 16, so I'm going to be left with 4x plus 8 is equal to 4x plus 8. All right, so now I'm going to try to get the variables on one side. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate here. I'm going to subtract 4x's here and 4x's here. And look at that, it actually eliminates on both sides, and what I'm left with is 8 is equal to 8. All right, so that is a true statement, so we can just say this is identity. Okay, because we got identical answers. All right, now let's look at no solution. Again, we don't know this coming in, so we got to solve to figure it out. No distribution required here, so we're just going to combine like terms on both sides of the equal sign. So I'm going to combine my y's. Negative 15y plus 7y is negative 8y. I'm going to drop down this 1. Drop down everything on the right side of the equal sign. All right, and now I'm going to eliminate the variable. So I'm going to go ahead and add 8y, add 8y. And again, it looks like they cancel out on both sides. What I'm left with 1 is equal to 3. Well, 1 is not equal to 3. That's not true. So this is a no solution. Okay. All right, why don't you guys pause the video and give these two a shot. Okay, I'll go through the answers here. I'll go a little bit quicker this time. Go ahead and distribute. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 4m is 40m. Distribute it on the other side as well. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 10m is 40m. Go ahead and try to eliminate a variable. Gonna subtract 40m. Subtract 40m. You can probably see already what's going to happen here. Those are both going to eliminate, and I'm left with 10 is equal to 12. That is not true. This is no solution. All right. Next one here. Go ahead and distribute these out. We'll be left with 4x minus 12 is equal to negative 12. Negative 2 times negative 2x is going to be positive 4x. All right, and now go ahead and eliminate the 4x, the term with the variable, and it looks like it's going to cancel out again on both sides, and I'm left with negative 12 is equal to negative 12. So this one here is identity, or all real numbers. All right, so just as a review here, when you're solving and each side is equal to each other, write identity. If they're not equal to each other and the variables have canceled out, write no solution. All right, you guys can give these practice problems a shot. Go ahead and watch my practice problem video if you need help. If you still need help after that, come see me on my Google Meet.